What's up, guys? Good evening. Reasons to be grateful. I don't know what, but you know, a couple of days, it was like 3 days ago, I cut all the grass. Yesterday I cut half of the hedge, and today I cut the other half of the hedge. And it got hot, and it's not hot so much now, but I'm standing still sweating. But still have reasons to be grateful. Look at this. Tell me that that's beautiful, isn't it? Reasons to be grateful. When I first got this house, it was an absolute tip. And I'll put a picture in now. That's what it looked like when I first come here. So it's all painted, bushes, flowers, and you can see the hedge. At first I started planting, you know, bushes with flowers and stuff like that, and then in the end I said, hey, I need to plant some, start planting some things I can eat, fruit trees and things like that. So I want to show you these, this tree. See if there's a fruit on it. It's like a little bit bitter, and it's like a bit like eating a ripe prune. Here's some here. They're not ready yet. You can see it up there, the brown one. I don't really know its name. It's starting to get a little bit dark now, but you can still see it. All these are white here, and then what happens is they get purple like that, and then they get like a dark purple coming inside it, on top of it, and then they go to this like white color after they've fully bloomed. If you look at my other videos, you'll see me building this aviary, and I got 6 birds, 3 males, 3 females, and there's now like 12, 13 or something in here. Some white ones, bright yellow ones, all kinds of different things. Different bird colors, should I say. So what I do is I never throw, like when you have a papaya, you cut it open and cut all the papaya out, so you have then you have the skin and you have the seeds. Well, I never throw nothing away. I don't put it in the garbage. I just throw it, you know, somewhere. And papaya trees growing everywhere now. There's 2 here. One, I don't know how it's got over there. One's in a hanging basket, so I don't know how that's got in there. Unless a bird stole it and pooped in my hanging basket. This is the noni fruit. Very, very, very healthy noni fruit. So this is a mango tree. For about 2 years I thought it was going to die, and then this year it took off. And down here I got 2 mulberry trees. I'm trying to get them a little bit bigger before I put them in the ground. Reasons to be grateful. There's a lemon tree. Okay, lemon tree. It's got some flowers here. Reasons to be grateful. So the papaya are coming. There's a big one there on the left and right, and loads more coming when they finish. There's some more inside here somewhere. This is a mango tree, big mango tree. They call it royal mango, big ones. They're yellowy when they're ripe. They're very, very sweet. Another mango tree coming. And over here, I got like 4 banana trees around the front, and got this one. This is another fruit tree, but I forgot what it is now. Here's all kinds of herbs growing inside. This tree, this one over there, and the other one over here, they're apple custard. So what does the apple custard look like? Hope you can see that. This is a little one, but the tree is only maybe 2 meters tall, and it produced the apple custard. So I took it off a little early so the squirrels couldn't steal it. But just what you have to do is wait for it to go like a little, see it's starting to go a little bit black here, and you can squeeze it just a little bit, but you know, without going crazy. But once it goes a little more black and it gets a little soft, it's ready. Very tasty. It actually tastes like apple custard. So there's some more papaya up here coming. 1, 2 trees here. So Reasons to be grateful. So this is my, what I call the shade garden. It's got lots of ferns and it's got orchids at the top and ferns and plants that don't like a lot of sun. If you smell this guy, it smells like the best perfume in the world. Amazing. And hanging baskets. I got an archway, so there's a what do you call it, flimflower? No, yeah, flimflower there, and it grows. I got it growing up beside the tree and going across some bamboo behind it. Reasons to be grateful. I'm 60 years old, right? And I go to the gym a little bit. You know, I'm still training, so I got muscles and they work. I have no sickness. I don't take any medicine. Another reason to be grateful. 60 years old, okay? Out here in this heat. Sometimes I go in the house with the AC on and it's 30 in the house with the AC on. So out here it's like crazy. But here's, the other day I cut all this grass around the house, around the back, all over, in the woods. Over here in the woods, cut the grass. Then the next day I cut half the hedge, and today I cut the other half of the hedge. So I cut the hedge, and then went in the house, had something to eat, got a shower, got something to eat, had a little bit of a rest, and then drove to a coffee shop I found locally. I really like it. And come back, and then straight away, as soon as I got back, I started working in the garden. So I got lots and lots of energy. So reasons to be grateful. I got a question to ask you, but I want to show you one more thing. So I call this one my wood shade garden. And I got this big guy here growing. These are monster leaves, like 1 meter long by ½ meter wide leaves. So my question to you guys is, I want to build a tree house back here. So I'm not going to plant a tree and wait for it to grow and then build a house in the tree. I'm actually going to build it like on stilts. There was a mega flood here many years ago. Apparently a dam burst in the north and the water came down here, and it was like, you know, if you look across here, the water was like above my hand. So all this area, believe it or not, was below ground. So if you look over there, all that area, you know, it's crazy to imagine. All the way to Ayutthaya, which is 30 minutes drive from here, was 2 meters. Well, 2 meters where I am, out in that field, it was like 5 meters below water. So that was many years ago, before my time. So as long as the dam don't bust, I don't have to worry. But I want to build a house anyway that's high. And the reason I want to build it is over here is because if you build it high, I can see over the trees, I can see the river from, so I want to build like a bedroom with a French doors. So I can, when you wake up in the morning, you open the curtains, if you close the curtains, and wake up and just look at the river. Watch the nature, look into the woods, you know, look at over here into the woods where the other garden is, and you can look over the rice field over here and then watch the birds. And I want to build some more aviaries. So my question to you guys is, I want to build something here, and I've been thinking about this for probably 8 months or so, and I still don't have a definite picture in my mind of how I want to build it. I have some really clever ideas, but what I actually do, I don't know yet. I thought of building it on like a float, and then I can put it on the ground and build my house on it, and then if it floods, the house goes up, but it will be on like slides, so it can't move. It just goes up and down. Because I don't really want it too high, but then I thought if it's high, like I just said, I can see the river, see the rice field. I think, and if anybody ever comes to visit, and I let them stay up here, they'll probably won't want to leave. So I'm not telling anybody about it. But yeah, you can see by laying in a bed, if you're 2 meters high, you can see into the river. All this is high right now because I can't cut it back because the river's there, but so I'm asking for your advice, or send me a picture. My email's in the description, so you can send me a picture, or give me some ideas. Okay, so the theme of this video is reasons to be grateful. Well, I stayed in the Army a long time. I didn't really like what I was doing. I loved I was a teacher, so I loved that part. But the actual army stuff, luckily I finished doing that after about 8 to 10 years and became a teacher. I was teaching automotive engineering, electronics, things like that. Loved it. Loved teaching teachers. Advanced driving, advanced whatever. Loved it. But anyway, I got out of the Army, I got a pension. I had a job, I saved money. I was married. I lost a lot of money because of her. But just today I had this feeling like so much to be grateful for. I live here. I can grow all kinds of fruits. I can grow some beautiful garden. I have enough money to live. It's quiet here most of the time. I get left alone. Nobody bothers me. And I'm healthy. You know, I'm 60 years old. I go to the gym. I take care of my garden. Reasons to be grateful. Many years ago, I used to, when I was a lot younger, 40 years ago, I used to ask older guys, what is your trick? What is the secret of staying healthy? And nobody actually had something, but I noticed one thing about them. The ones that were busy, physically active, had something to focus their mind on and were physically active, using their muscle, lived to be like 90 and still working. One guy I read about lived in the Outer Hebrides in Scotland, smoked 20 cigarettes a day, drank whiskey, but every day he was up early taking care of his sheep, working hard. So I think the trick is to work. And luckily, something else to be grateful, I love to work. I love to be in the garden, love to be pottering about, focus on this, get a list in your head of things to do and go do them. So something else to be grateful for. You know, a bit of philosophy is, if you want something, you have to go get it. Sitting moaning about it, it's not going to bring it to you. So reasons to be grateful. But luckily I had a little bit of savings. But I had this dream that one day I would live like this. I tried to do it in America, but there was only one part of the partnership had the dream. So if you have a dream and you want to share it with somebody, make sure that they share your dream 100%. Make sure they share your dream 100%. Otherwise you're just paddling uphill. So I'm here. I'm fulfilling my dream. My destiny is to live in paradise. Kevin in paradise. Kevin in paradise. So I'm fulfilling my dream. Staying healthy, healthy mind, healthy body. And if all goes well, like I said the other day in the gym video, I'll still be going to the gym at 115, bench pressing 60 kilos or more. Okay, so enough of me. So reasons to be grateful. Blessings to you guys. Like I said, have your dream, focus on your dream, and whatever you focus on will come to you. But you can dream it, but do something to make it happen as well. So buckets of blessings, and thank you so much for watching. See you later, all the best.